Okay, this is a philosophy class too, because I forgot to mention some things. How great does my love of God? What type of love does God require I have for Him? Does God want, since God is complete, since He is the only one, does He command that I love Him so much that if I had to choose between me being damned forever or God being damned forever, does He demand I so worship and love Him that I be willing for myself to be damned rather than for God to be damned? Does God love me that much? Would, under the right circumstances, would Jesus, the man, at least, be willing to swap places with me in eternal damnation to save me? How far does the love of God go for us, for me, for Himself? But personally, if I have to choose, if I was able to choose between me being damned or God being damned, then He would not be God. Because God cannot be damned forever and ever. Because God cannot become anything less than what He is. And one of the things God is Lord. Carl Sagan and those do-gooder atheists. Oh, he likens eternity to that line that goes on and on and on forever and ever and ever. He said, imagine all the blood spilt and people killed by dictators like Hitler, Stalin, Genghis Khan. People killed just so that those selfish individuals could be master of a tiny dot on that timeline of eternity. A tiny dot that will one day not even be noticed. It's easy for these do-gooder atheists Lee Lemon on YouTube, Cult of Dusty, Matt Dillahunty, Carl Sagan, Stephen Hawkins. It's easy to talk about a good game, about being good and morals when they got money they got lots of money in the bank. They got lots of admirers, lots of fans. When they have views on their YouTube videos, when people are watching them, when people know who they are. Let's reverse the case of Job. The devil accused God of loving God and doing right only because God was blessing him. Okay, you atheist, Matt Dillahunty, Aaron Ra, if you suddenly lost all your money and nobody knew who you were, will you be talking this shit about you care about humanity, you want humanity to be happy? Or would you start stealing, become bitter, lose all hope? Don't go preaching this shit to me about doing atheists with morals when I ain't got no money. When I ain't got the money you guys got. When I ain't good looking. When people don't watch my videos. Fuck you. Quit flaunting in my face when I ain't got. I believe in God and Jesus, but I'm struggling with doubts. Already they've proven the stories of the flood and the Exodus were myths. I'm hanging on for dear life to keep on believing in Jesus. I need Jesus. Besides, that eternal damnation is this bitch. Look, folks. You want to calm me down? You want to make me happy? Look, folks. Just give me my hair transplants. Please. If I was a good-looking guy, if I had those long forearms and those tall, exotically good-looking long-armed girls, if I was a hunk, a pretty boy hunk, with the touch of masculinity, with his face that exuded hotness, with a body that exuded being a hunk, hot, that made the top-notch girls look at me with admiration. If they were in my presence, they'd be shaking because I was so good looking. If I had this, I'd be happy. I could deal. I could be good and moral. The object, however, is to do that because of Jesus, not because of this. But even if I didn't have Jesus, If I had the good looks in that, I'd be. If I had the above things I said, I'd work to help everybody else be happy. Like Roosevelt said of Stalin, I have a hunch that Stalin only wants security for his own country. Then he will work for a world of democracy and peace. No, Stalin, the wicked dictator who was killing everybody, who he thought he was opposed to him. Yeah, he was not talking about Stalin. He was making a prophecy about me. Just give me the fucking good looks, the fucking hair transplants. If possible, the long forearms, making me look young for a season, for a little while, and I work with the rest of y'all to make this world a better place. Now, if I had all this, and I had what I had when I had the trails at 1410 Farmgate Road, the house at 1410 Farmgate Road, the church at the end of the trails, I'd really be happy. But I guess if I have Jesus, what he wanted me to do is do this from him, not from my fleshly, sinful self. But right now, I'm angry. Even if I have Jesus, if I had to look like this, I want to die. But I don't want to die. Jesus, I'd rather what happened. I die in my sleep. If I had to look like this for the rest of my life, if I never get my hair back, if I got you, Jesus, I just want to die in my sleep and go waking up before your bema seat, your judgment seat. You don't love me enough to give me this? I love you, but why should I love you enough to endure a life like this? Deprived of this. Like the homosexual who gets saved, he has to live the rest of his life in agony. You deprive yourself of your sexual desire, you have a life that's not worth living. I'd rather have to suffer intense persecution. I'd rather suffer with Jesus being killed, burned at the stake, than I had desired sexual desire. My sexual desire is the ecstasy I have when I have long forearms and those long hot girls. God damn it! I'd rather have to die a fiery death in excruciating pain, having lived a life where I was satisfied with having those long forearms, where I was a good-looking guy. That's too much for me to bear. That's too much for anybody to bear. Just ask the homosexual who becomes a Christian. And God does not take away his homosexual desires. God takes away the desires of a drunkard. Is he not God enough to take away the sexual desires of the homosexual? Every one of them. Not just a few of them. Not just some of them, but 100% of them. God, are you 100%? Are you 100% God? Or are you not? Get me some fucking views on my fucking YouTube videos. Get my story out. Folks, just get me out of my hair transplants. Make me into a hunk. And you can hate me after that. I don't give a shit if you don't. I don't give a fuck if you love me a lot. Just as long as I'm a good looking guy. All I want is the girls to know I'm good looking. They don't gotta scream my name. They don't gotta worship me. But let me tell you something, bitch. Faith without works is dead. All it takes is faith to save. You don't have to go out and do good things to be saved, but if you got the faith, you will go out and do good things. You cannot have faith without works. Same thing. All I want is those girls to know I'm good looking. They don't have to talk to me. They don't have to love me. They don't have to scream my name. But let me tell you something, bitch. If I am good looking, that's the faith. The works will follow. They will give me free ginger ales. They will talk to me. They will let me know they think I'm good looking. Faith without works is dead, motherfucker. Look how old and ugly I look. I want to die if I look like it. My face is like folks. Is there any way you can take my face and make it look like this again? Let me find the picture. Let me find that fucking picture. Okay, it's an Instagram. Give me a second. Let me find that fucking picture. Fucking bitch. I'm angry. Until at least I get my hair transplant, I will not be happy. Son of a bitch. It's not gonna happen, bitch. Look how old I look. Can you kill the oldness out of my face? The middle ages of this out of my face. I look old. I don't want to live if I have to look like this. Let's see. Yeah, can my face look like this again? Is there any stem cells? So that I can look my face and my skin, not just my face, but my skin. Can I look like this again? Don't hand me this shit. No, that you tell me this shit. Oh, that shit was already sold. It'll never happen again. Fuck you. I hope you get cancer. That's 20th century philosophy. This is 21st century possibilities. What about Elon Musk? He can make me look young again, can't he? God damn it. Can I look like this with my hair transplants? My teeth all back. Instead of looking like this. Look how fucking old I look. Look how old I look. I don't want to look at the age marks around my mouth. My mouth looks like an old man's mouth. I want to die in my sleep and go to heaven if I had to look like this for the rest of my life. Or worse, if I cannot at least get my fucking hair transplants. Give me my fucking bangs. Let me look like this again. And I'll be happy. Let me show you. Fuck you. Get rid of this fucking howling, you fucking bitch. Let me look like this again. Let me look like this with the young faces of this. And so help me God, I spoke of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. If I can look like that, this. Young, with a face like this, and face and skin like this. If I can look like this for 3 to 5, if possible 10 years, I'm willing for after that to have decades of miserable existence, eking out a existence, a pain, being a paraplegic or quadriplegic, fighting with cancer for the rest of my life, and insomnia. I spoke of the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Just let me have my flame. Here's so let's see if I can find it. Can I have I want a face like this. A boyish face, a hunk face, a sexy face. Can I get cosmetic surgery to look like this? And young, and he's young looking, but I want this. I want to have this, the type of youth. I want to look young like this, but being hunk looking like this. The fucking picture. Yeah, we get the fucking picture. Fuck you. Yeah. I want to be a hunk like this, but looking young, like this, for 3 to 5 years. Having the long forearms, those hot girls, seeing and being seen by shitloads, a never-ending stream, while I'm living my dreams. Wherever I go, seen and being seen by hot, top-notch, long-armed girls with spit arms, who think whether or not they tell me, they will see me and think I'm extremely good looking, and my forearms are become longer than theirs. And if I can't have this, life is a bitch, and I want to die.